Here again from Sue's Dobrobnoff Garden today, and it's the 26th of April. I keep getting all my dates wrong. Anyway, I'm just going to take some mulch over to my no-dig bed area over here where my potatoes are. There's a little robin there. I just saw a thrush, which was nice. Right, okay, let's just open the gate. Oh God, there's a lot of flies on that bit of wood. Wow. Hold on, they like the wood, it's still warm I suppose. Loads. Oh, just take my phone now. Let me just show you these flies on this bit of wood. They must like it sunbathing on the wood because it's really warm. Hold on. All these flies. There was more on there than that. And they're all liking this bit of wood because it's all nice and warm. It's a weird day today. It's sort of, it's really warm in the sun, but when the sun goes in, it's not very warm. Anyway, I've got this. I just took this out of the chicken house. I've got way too much hay in there. It doesn't go to waste because I'm going to put it, sorry if the wind's blowing, I'm going to put it where my potatoes are. We'll have a look at the pond while we're here. I've nearly ordered the plants. Nearly. Not quite yet. I just don't want to make a mistake and pay through the nose for them. And I've got my... Oh, I just noticed there's a butterfly there. Looks like a... Oh, it's a pretty one. But that means if there's a butterfly, the white butterflies might be out. I need to cover up these brassicas. So I've got my fleece today, so I'm actually going to go and get it in a minute. It came last night, and I'm going to cover up all these plants here. I'll take off this net, and I'll put the fleece on to protect them more from the wind as well, and also to stop the white cabbage butterfly, more to the point. So we'll do that in a minute, but in the meantime we're just going to put this on this bed to cover up these potatoes. So I'll show you that in a minute. Bit of hay on here to cover up the potatoes. There's a dock leaf there, so we don't really want to cover that up. And what I'll do is, once I've watered this bed again this morning, I'll water that. And we're going to do something with those arches. I just want Simon to make them smaller, and I can just use them in the beds to plant things over them. But at the moment I've just done this. That took all of 2 seconds. Let's have a quick look at the pond while we're here. Alright, I'm going to put this back in the by the chickens. It's quite handy to keep it there. Actually, I might have to take these, dot these out of here. Let's do that. I've got to get my potatoes in. I might have to get my potatoes in today while I'm feeling alright at the minute. So, let's have a look in our pond. Looking a bit murky. Oh, I've got it facing the wrong way. Oh, I thought it's shining right on the pond. You can't see a thing. The clouds are shining right on the pond. Oh, you can't see anything. Just the clouds. Anyway, I can see that I can't see the bottom. So, there you go. So anyway, I'm definitely going to order the plants today. I definitely need to. So I'm going to go and order those. This pondweed that I put in here is starting to do alright. That is the floating one. That one I just got out of the river, and I've had it in my little pond for ages. So that will grow, that'll be fine. Just floats up and down the pond at the moment. I'm not anchored it in or nothing. I probably will just put a stone on top of it if I can manage that. But I've just got it floating around at the moment. Nothing in here. It's not a very deep pond. We measured it the other day and it's not that deep. It's about 2 foot or 2.5 foot. It's not that deep. Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. So that's good that we measured it though, because I need to know that for the you know, for the pond plants that I'm getting to put in, because I want a couple that go in the bottom. So I'm ordering some baskets. So I'm putting the lily that was given to me inside a basket, so it doesn't spread too much. Because it's not that big a pond, and we want to have several different kinds of plants in it. Hello, you coming out? So what I've done, I've left some of the eggs in the chicken house today. So we're going to see if we've got any broody hens. And what we're planning on doing is taking out the broody hens, and then we'll check the eggs to see if there's any life in them. And if there is, we'll stick one of those chickens in these hutches. So we got, I think we've got 2 or 3 hutches. How many hutches do we have? Tweetles lives in one, so yeah, we've got 2 hutches, and we've got this. So what I want to do really is 2 broody hens, or 4 broody hens, or 3 broody hens, whatever, and then transfer them all over here, and then try and get some babies. See, when the sun comes out, it's really warm. You lot not laying any eggs, so I don't think you're going to have any babies, are you, this year? Eh? Anyway, whatever. Anyway, let's just go into the polytunnel for a minute. Oh, there's the fleece. No, not fleece, micro mesh. Proper stuff this time. And this is 30 foot by, oh, I forgot. But it's the right size. So this is a good one. And it wasn't very expensive, and it came the next day. So that was really good. So we're going to put that on that bed there. So I have to bring the scissors over to cut it. Little bird there. Anyway, let's go and do something. I'm wasting the day again now I've got distracted. So first things first, before I go and put the fleece on over there on the cabbages, I better just sort out these pots. So I'm going to sort this one out, this one here. I don't know what to do about these. I don't know if that's a weed. I might just leave these for a minute. I'll have to get this in the garden. Might take it over the other side. That has to go in the garden, so we'll put it down there. All of these are not going out. They're all going to be hedging. Yeah, we need... Oh, oopsie. We need to pop these on. These are like getting a bit big, so we'll put them over there, because we need to tidy that table up today so that we can get these cabbages, what I done yesterday, over here on this table. And we need to get rid of this. There's nothing in there. So we'll reuse the compost, because it's half the stuff hasn't come up. We're sorting out these peas here. They're not looking too good, are they? I'll have to sort them out. I hurt my nail. Bent it when I was doing the gate. Wow, and they've got really long, my nails, because I haven't been doing any gardening for ages. And usually they go all blunt. Anyway, so we're going to sort this table out. I'll come back in a minute once I've moved everything that I'm going to put onto this table, and I've moved these cabbages over there. Table so far. That's much tidier, isn't it? So we've got some kind of organisation going on. And we'll let these wallflowers here grow a bit bigger first, because there's some small ones in there. I don't want to disturb them all. Anyway, so we've potted up all these yesterday, and we've put them over here on this table. I've put the smaller ones at the back because they need to grow more. Make sure that doesn't touch that pole, because that could be a bit hot for that little plant. There you go. I'll put that there. Spread them out a little bit. Sorry, wasn't watching what I was doing. Anyway, so I just noticed on these plants there's some little weeny ones growing. Just a few. So what I'm going to do is repot the little weeny ones, and here and here. So I'm going to take them out and pop them on. And here, look, that is a purple sprout and broccoli there. That must have been a stray seed. And there's a couple more here. So what we're going to do is pop them on. And we're going to... That's nothing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, strawberries are coming on.
Yeah, they are.
Well, that's cool.
Them ones. Over there.
You got chicken salad for dinner?
Oh yeah, we're having that now.
If you want.
Yeah. I just cleared that table there.
Hey?
I've just cleared this table here.
Oh yeah. See that?
Have you got the salad that I done yesterday?
Yeah,
Because I done a load yesterday. I brought some in. Did you want any more herbs?
yeah, we'll have herbs. Just come up.
Want some sage? Yeah. A bit of sage and some parsley. I took these pea shoot heads off yesterday. Did you see that? I put them on the side to eat.
Asking me lots of questions, Bob.
Well, I put them in with the rocket. Did you see them in the plastic box to keep them?
Greenery.
I kept them in the water.
What they call bucks.
Now make sure you use the ones that I've done. I'm going to take these tops off these peas. That one.
Different sort of leaf there. What's that one, Bob?
Oh, it's probably a weed.
Is that weed?
It could be. I think there might be a weed.
Weed?
Let me look.
Don't eat weed.
Yeah, that's a weed.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, don't eat that. I was pulling out. The weed's there. Right.
Oh,
Yeah, don't pull out half the plants.
No, but I don't eat a weed.
That's all right. You haven't got any weeds. There's hardly any weeds in there.
Big weed, that one.
There you go.
Well, that'll do, I think.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh, it smells very
That's
fruity.
sage. Sage. I just
Fruity.
gave you a load of sage to put in with the salad. Here you go. Take this
Yeah,
shoot.
you've got chicken. I've got ham. I'm going to ham and cheese.
Use those.
What?
So what I've done is taken the tops out of peas to try and help them to encourage them
really
to go
growing big, aren't they?
that way. I've got a couple of peas
What's happened
here.
to him? He's little.
Oh, they do that, babe. Peas, babe. You think that's funny?
Will they
Most of the
suddenly
time-
appear? Will they suddenly?
It might not. It's just nature.
Oh,
Food is like
really
hit and
healthy.
miss, babe, basically.
Really healthy, yeah.
Hit and miss. 1 minute things are growing, then they get killed.
Is that it, Mark? Going in?
Okay. Let me know when it's done, I'll come in. Oh, I think I might have to take my jacket off, I'm rather warm. Quite warm in here. Let's have a look over here. Mizuna. Oh, there's rainbow beetroot there. Is that the one I showed you yesterday? Probably. Can't see anything else growing yet. Nothing there. In here? Nope. In here? Won't be long because it's really warm in the polytunnel. I don't think it's going to be long before all these things start growing. No. Not yet. Got to wait a couple more weeks. But it is really warm, so we're getting some life. I can't see anything else. I'm going to have to take my jacket off because I'm absolutely boiling hot now. My partner brought out a really nice chicken salad with all my homemade produce. Really nice. And some feta cheese, cheddar cheese, and chicken that he coated. Really lovely. Anyway, we're back on it now. So we're back in the polytunnel and we're going to finish doing this job. So we need to like put up this stuff here and oh, there's a sheep who's got stuck in, well, she's not stuck, she's in the pen where they used to have this, where they put the pheasants sometimes to round them up. And there's a sheep in there and you can hear a baby in the background. This is what happens. So the babies walk off and then the sheep is moaning like she is, calling her lamb. Can you hear it? The lamb is somewhere around the other side of the field, I think. But they'll find each other eventually. And this is what happens with the sheep all the time. They're always losing each other. Babies run off and play. and then everybody gets lost. Yes, hear her moaning, it's really moaning now. Oh, you lost your baby. Let me go and have a look. What's going on? Oh, she's got caught in a stupid pen. Can't you get out? Why are you in there? I think she's got caught in the pheasant trap. I might get Simon to come and let her out. Hello, babe.
Hello, Papa.
Right, we've got a situation down here.
Hang on, Pop.
Right, there's a mama sheepy. She's got caught in the pheasant trap.
Hold on. I've got a meeting in 10 minutes. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Right, he's got a meeting in 10 minutes. See if he can come down quickly to let her out. Let me see, she might have got out. Oh no, she hasn't got out. She's still here moaning. How did you get in there? How did you get in there? She's calling her children. Okay, I've had to get my plate because someone's just let the dog out. And he'll be trying to get them bones anyway. So where were we? Right, let's make this started another clip because otherwise the clips are too long. And I wasn't even in here. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to put on all these bits and bobs. So that's what we're going to do right now. While we watch it. Well, they're a bit big, so we'll put them in big pots. These chicory, that's not what they are. Brussel sprouts, see, half of them I didn't put the label on. Right, okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Brussels sprout plants. Oh, there's one more here. There's one more here. I'll put that in a little pot. So we've got 5 in there, 6 in there. So I'll just put them on this table. And we'll water them in. I've got another little weeny one here. I need to find a little pot for that one. So I said 14, so we've got 15 plants. Might as well give them a fighting chance. There you go. But I think this is an evening primrose. And this is definitely a purple sprout and broccoli. I need another little pot. Now I've only got this one. I don't really like these. I'll have to use a proper pot. Right. So there we are. So we've got 15 altogether. So that's good. So it's good that I sorted those Brussels sprouts out because I thought I didn't have any. Right, what we're going to do next is we've got 2 more pots of nothing here. I think it was, oh, that was supposed to be blackcurrant. I definitely don't think that that's taken. That was a cutting. That's not happened. That's not happened. I think the other cutting took though. So that's good. I'll just mix that up. And then in here, this was supposed to be rainbow mix. Oh, this was, that's not what that is. I don't know. This was supposed to be a cutting of some sort. I don't know. Anyway, it's not grown. It's been in there for months. So we'll just get rid of that. Not sure what it was. But never mind, it's gone now. I give things a fighting chance. I mean, they have months to grow. Eventually, you've got to get rid of things. You can't keep them forever. They take up loads of room. They're taking up all your soil, your pots. I do like to regurgitate the soil. Right, so now we've got a couple of poppies here. So we'll put them in one of these pots. And I just took the soil out. I'll be alright in this. These are only accidental plants. Accidental plants. Right, so it's 2 poppies. I know they're poppies. 2 poppies in there. And they all need a good water now. Sweet! So we're going to put these in some pots now. 4 little things. So these are the ones that I started indoors, but it was really cold indoors. And also then I didn't look after them because obviously of what's happened. And I forgot all about them actually. And then I've just taken the tops off so they can get a chance to grow again. They've got good roots though. I'm digging right in. Give them a chance to grow. I'll write sweet peas because I might think that they are peas. Mind me. So another little one there. Take the top off. I know it seems wicked to do that, but you need to give them a fighting chance. So they haven't had a very good start in life. But we're giving them a chance now. So they can live or grow now, live or die now. But at least we're giving them a chance. I'll give them a good water in a minute. These ones are a bit longer, but I'm still going to take the tops off. I still haven't looked to see if there's a trellis either side of number 10. I think it's only one side. So I just need to buy like a long window box. And that's where I'm going to put these. That'd be nice to have them outside there while I'm in there. I think I'll be in there for the rest of this year. So I don't have to walk up the stairs. Put these down, all of these, and this one. Yeah. I think we'll put 2 in this pot. other side. There you go. Put it up. There. That didn't take long. I'll just do a label for those, because I'll probably forget that they are sweet peas. They're on the table there. 5 of those. Now, running out of pots, I wanted to split these up. These are the wallflowers. We're just going to put them on for a little while and then they're going to go out soon. Three. These have grown well, but the Sweet Williams haven't. I think I'll just direct sow Sweet Williams in future. But these wallflowers have grown really well. I think there's about 20 odd plants. We'll count them as we do them. I've lost count at the minute. Right. So, I'm going to bring them on. Right. They grow quite tall. I can't find any pots. I can't bother to go anywhere and get in them. Damn. Oh, there's a pot there. Oh, there's a few pots there. Someone bought me this miniature rose. I think my son did. And they often put them in freeze. See? Freeze. And they always die. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to repot it because the soil feels really wet. So I'm going to repot it, but there is some growth. So there's some green bit here, there's a green bit there. This little one here, I don't know if that's going to grow back. There's 4 in here and there's 1 there. So they're potential rose plants. So I'm going to pot them on. Right, I'll do that now. I'll split them up. Okay, good. We won't overwater those though, because they won't like it. Right, let's see how many of these plants we've got. We could put some in a pot already that can go straight outside, couldn't we? Or in a window, in a hanging basket. From last year. I don't know what this plant is. As of yet, I can't see any growth. I don't know what it is. Can't remember what this is. Oh, what is it? I'm going to trim it back anyway. I'll leave it in there because it is still alive, but I can't remember what it is. But I'm going to leave that there because I don't know what it is, and it might grow back. So what I'll do is I'll just put some more compost around the top, and I'll plant some of these wallflowers directly in here. Shouldn't really grow them enough. These are going to be rather long. I'll have to cut them shorter. This has got the same plant in it. I don't think it's alright. We'll get rid of that one. Very, very wet soil. And what I'll do is just put some of this soil in there with it. I'll find something else to go in there. I saw a fuchsia. Oh, there's one down there. It's right in that bed. Let's just mix this up a bit. There. I'll get that fuchsia over there. There's one growing in the ground there. Now, can I be... Where's my tools? I put it in that bed for the winter, but it's starting to grow, so I'm going to put it in here in the middle. Perfect. Most of my other hanging baskets have fuchsias in, but just come back every year. Amazing. Right. So what we want to do with these wallflowers is try and make them hang over the edge. Whether that works or not, we will see. At least it gets them out of the way. Do. The rest we will put on because we want them for the actual wall. That is why they're called wallflowers. Right, now we'll get some Alison and we'll do the same thing. Oh, it's got cold now. Alison for the whole plants, I think, this time. It's gone cold, really cold. Oh my God, why? Oh, it's really cold. That's it. Oh, we've done that hanging basket. I wasn't expecting to do hanging. It wasn't on my list. Definitely wasn't planning on doing hanging baskets today. These are really old, falling apart. I refuse to buy new ones until they've actually fallen apart. Oh. Okay. I'll put a little tiny bit more Alison there. Oh, let's go and put this over there. And I'm going to put these in the bed as well. So I'm just going to put them in the end bed there because that's like my bedding bed, and then I can move things from out of there into the garden or whatever. Like that bed there is full of nasturtiums and sweet peas, and they're all coming out of there. I'm going to go in the garden, but in the meantime they stay in here to recuperate. Anyway, I could put some in there. Hold on. This so you can move them around the garden. I'll just put a couple of them in, and we can grow over the edge. There you go, filled up. And then we'll just put these marigolds in. In the middle. There we are. Instant hanging basket. Another one done. There you go. Let's revitalise that one because that was looking a bit dead. And we'll keep updated as to their progress. So there you are. The other two are fine, and we're not doing nothing with the other two. It wasn't on my list. Anyway, I'm just going to go and pop these at the edge there, and I'll get back to you in a sec. Right, I've finished now. Just let me give you a quick show of what I've done today and a quick recap. Okay, there's loads and loads of potting on. So we've done the whole of this table. Woohoo! So we've got a few plants here. I'm leaving these because they might grow. I've ruffled up the soil on the top of it. I just watered them so it's flattened down again. But we're going to just see if they grow. This is alright, it just needed a drink, this poor little ivy here. Yeah, so we potted on all these things, done this today. A few poppies, of what I think is an evening primrose. There's some more flowers there, we're going to leave those to go. We potted on these sweet peas, these Brussel sprouts, and we moved all the stuff from the other table onto here. And also down here I just put in some wallflowers here, and I put in the mint at the back, which I'm leaving in the pots but as a deterrent for the whatever. So that's cabbages in there. Then the rest of the cabbages I've popped on the, oh, look, she's doing her thing, she does that. These red cabbages, and I think that's one broccoli left there, purple sprouting broccoli there, that one there. That'll have to go in with the others, but the rest are red cabbage, and I'm just leaving them there for a minute. And in here I put the rest of the stray peas, so I've put them in here, tied up. There's one with the white string, there's one there, there's a little weeny one there, it doesn't quite reach the string yet, but I've put the string there. And then there was this one on the end that I've put in. Weeded it a little bit as I was doing that. Yeah, so I've done lots today. So I think that is enough for today. It's all looking good. So what we'll do tomorrow, yeah, we definitely got to get the fleece on the bed. I'm not going to do that today. I have to go and pick that up and put it away. Yeah, we need to, yeah, the cabbage, lettuce. This lettuce I had from last year, so we're still eating it. It's nearly bolted, but we're still eating it. And this is all the the rocket. I can see some of it's going to seed. I better do some more rocket tomorrow, so some more stuff. So I think tomorrow we'll have a... Oh, here's my hanging baskets that I've done. So I've done this one. I've done that one. And I also replenished this one that had a dead fuchsia in it. And we've just put a couple of nasturtiums in. All flowers, whatever. But this is mainly this stuff I got from the garden. It was growing on the wall and it had some ferns in it, and this wildflower, which I absolutely love. I love this, which is what I've got growing down there along that edge. I love that plant. But it tends to want to grow on the inside, so I have to pull it out on the inside and just have it growing along the outside. I think it's so pretty, and there's a few wild ferns there. But I love it because around here we have lots of ferns. Look, there's some ferns growing at the back. So we have a lot of wild ferns and ivy. There's a lot of wild ivy around here as well. Yeah, so we don't have to buy all them sort of things. You can just go in the garden and grab a bit. So anyway, and here is where I've just taken some of the plants, as you can see. So you can just go along here, grab clumps and put them in the hanging baskets. And here I took a couple of nasturtiums out and a couple of the marigolds. I've got to put all these plants away. I took all these off now and I need to go and store them away. This has all got flattened because I just watered it all. It'll all bounce back up once it sort of dries off. It's already starting to bounce back up, but it's because I had to water everything. Just make sure everything's nicely watered, it doesn't dry out. And I watered my strawberries again. Yeah, so I just done it with the hand waterer today. Anyway, so it's all looking really good. Sweet Pies absolutely loves following me around in here all day. So anyway, we're done now. So let's just say goodbye. So we've got all our hanging baskets hanging up. So they should all look beautiful soon. And we could hang a couple outside the front of the house. Yep. Or I might buy 2 new ones for the front of the house. I'll see. I don't know yet. Anyway, bye now. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If there's anything you want to know about what I'm doing, or what plants I'm growing and why I'm growing them and how you grow them, or if you have any info for me, just leave a comment below or just ask me any questions you like. Anyway, so that's it. I'm going in now before I get too tired. I actually felt better once I'd eaten. Simon brought out my lunch, so I'd actually been out for quite a few hours today because I actually had lunch out here, which was nice. Simon came out and we both had lunch together over there, in our seating position over there. Beautiful spot. Anyway, we're done now, so we're going in. We're going to leave the doors open. Simon can come and shut them later, or I might pop out again later and just do the front of the bed. I need to get those primulas in, so I might just pop out there and then pop round here and shut the doors. If not, Simon will come and do it later. Oh, there's a robin there on my tree. Hello. Hello. Such a little tree. I'm going to put on my trees into buckets, as I said. So once I've finished doing all these sort of odd jobs indoors, which I've nearly finished now, yeah, I'm just going to do a bit more seed sowing, and then that'll be done for the polytunnel. And then we're keeping an eye on the polytunnel, but then we can move outside and start doing the 2 areas outside the polytunnel, weed those beds, and then weed the bed across the way there, and start weeding all these beds before all these cyclamen take over, because they're really growing fast. So that's it for now. So see you again soon in the next video, which will be quite soon after this one, because I'm making them every day. So bye for now. Bye.